Hey YouTube, it's Lindsay and this is my 27-week pregnancy update. Today is Tuesday, September 6, 2011, and I am 27 weeks and 3 days pregnant today. Usually I do my vlogs on Mondays, but because of the holiday yesterday, I decided to wait because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I just wanted to be able to talk about that this week. So at the doctor's appointment today, the big thing was the glucose tolerance test, which is to determine if I have gestational diabetes or not. And honestly, I was preparing for the worst, and it really wasn't that bad. So I would have no problem, like, if I had to do it again. Like, I would not, like, freak out about it or anything. Like, it really wasn't that bad. If you guys remember, and please tell me I'm not the only one, but the drink that I had reminded me of that, like, McDonald's orange drink that they would bring to your schools, like, for field days and stuff. Like, please, like I said, tell me I'm not the only one that remembers this, but it was in, like, one of those big, like, Gatorade containers, and it had, like, the little, like, pointed paper cups that you would drink. So that's what it reminded me of. A lot of people say it's like flat orange soda. I don't think it tasted quite like that. It was more like the orange drink from McDonald's, like, years and years and years ago. But like I said, it wasn't that bad. We'll get the results tomorrow. If I get a phone call from my doctor, that means that I have to go in and do the 3-hour test. If I don't hear anything, that means I'm good. So hoping that I don't hear anything by like 4 p.m. tomorrow, and then I will be in the clear. So I will let you guys, of course, know next week what happens. And I actually ended up seeing a different doctor today than I normally see. But I did actually meet this doctor when I was in the hospital 3 weeks ago, so it was nice to actually get to talk to her a little bit more, because she very well could help me give birth when the time comes. But yeah, she was fine. I wouldn't mind her or my doctor or the other doctor that I met with while I was in the hospital. You know, any of them are fine. As long as they have a coat on that says doctor and they seem to know what they're doing, I think we will be fine. My blood pressure, they said, was good. I think it was a little high, but I guess for me, it was good. I believe it was 130/82. I know it was 82 on the bottom, and I think it was 130 on the top, though that might not be completely accurate. But they said it was fine. The labetalol was working like they want it to, so no change in the dosage or anything, thank goodness. But yeah, so that was good. And baby's heart rate was good. It was 160. And then, I asked my doctor if they recommended a flu shot. I've never gotten a flu shot before, but I figured if I was ever to get one, this would be the year to do it. And she said, definitely you should get one. So I will be looking into getting one of those soon. And my husband doesn't know it yet, but he will be looking into getting one of those too. I think it's important that he gets one as well. And they just do them right at Walgreens. And it looks like insurance will cover them from there. Or my doctor said that they are going to start doing them at the practice, but she wasn't sure when. So I might just go ahead and just go to Walgreens. We've got one right down the street from us. So, and then, I've only gained 2.5 pounds this whole pregnancy. I feel like I've gained so much more than that, but I weighed myself this morning and, excuse me, that's what the scale said. So that was nice, different, like definitely not what I expected, because I hadn't weighed myself in a while. I figured it would be at least like 4 or 5 pounds, but I guess like I've gained 2.5 pounds over where I was at the start of my pregnancy, because I lost like 6 or 7 pounds initially. So I've gained all of that back plus 2.5 pounds, which isn't too bad, I don't think. So as long as I can keep my whole pregnancy under 20 pounds, that's my goal. That is still my goal. If I can keep it under 15 pounds, that would be even better, because I really don't have that much more to go. Isn't that scary? I'm like in the 3rd trimester now. And then symptoms this week. Little guy is getting dangerously close to my ribs up here, and I don't know how I feel about that. He hasn't quite hit him yet, but he's been super close, and he's moving like crazy all the time, and I love it. It keeps me up at night, but I just love the reassurance that I know he's in there. But I have a feeling that when we get up to the rib area, I'm not going to like it quite as much. So I'm enjoying these last few rib kick-free days that I probably have, because, like I said, he's getting very close. And then a lot of ladies are talking about how they've had like really crazy pregnancy dreams. I don't think I've had really crazy ones, and they definitely haven't been like a lot more vivid than like before I was pregnant. But I did have one the other day that I remembered, and like I really hope this comes true. I was like 4 months postpartum in this dream, and I had my son, and he was great and perfect, and I looked amazing. Like I had, it looked like I had never ever been pregnant, and I was just as skinny as can be. Like, I don't know, like Kim Kardashian maybe, without the big ass. So yeah, I'm hoping that that really does happen. I am planning on going on Weight Watchers, either like right around Christmas or at the beginning of the year, depending on when he's born and what my doctors say, when I can start doing that kind of stuff. So hopefully maybe by 4 months postpartum, I will look close to what I dreamed about. Probably not, but I'll hopefully at least look better than when I first, have him. And then, this is kind of a weird symptom, but my right eye, when I wear my contacts, is super blurry. Like, I don't know if it's the prescription that's changed or what, because when I wear my glasses, I don't have the same problem. And it's weird because it's usually my left eye that is the one that's not quite so sharp. So it's weird, like, having to get used to having them flip. So, I don't know. I think it's the pregnancy, and then next year I'm going to get a new prescription for my contacts, because I'm sure after I give birth, I will be wearing my contacts a lot more than I do now. I really only wear them like 2 days a week, and I wear my glasses most of the time. But, yeah. So, I don't know, just something weird that I've noticed. And then the past few days, I've had so many Braxton Hicks. Like, it was like kind of concerning my husband. I'm like, no, it's fine, trust me. And fortunately, the doctor agreed with me. She's like, as long as they're not getting progressively stronger and, like, closer together, then you're fine. Like, you could have them all day as long as they're not, getting stronger and starting to hurt, and they're not, getting, closer and closer together. She said it's totally fine. So I think last night, yeah, I probably within 1 hour I had maybe 4 or 5, something like that. And they're not painful. I can, breathe and, or I can talk through them and everything. It's just my body getting ready, I guess. And then, again, the biggest thing this week still is just being ridiculously tired from the labetalol. Today was probably the first day in well over a week that I didn't take a nap. And I don't know why I didn't need to take a nap today, but I really appreciated it that I was able to stay awake all day. So, and I asked my doctor about that too, and she said, yeah, it's probably a mix of, you just getting further along in your pregnancy and the labetalol, but you got to take it, so just suck it up and deal with it, kind of thing. So I was like, yeah. And then one other thing, I threw up again this morning. And I haven't been drinking milk, so maybe the lactose sensitive thing is not the problem like I thought it was last week. But I was supposed to fast for my glucose test, but at like 5 a.m. this morning, I was so hungry. So I got up and I had some green beans. Like, I tried to find the thing in my house that had like the least amount of sugar. So I had some green beans, and then I went back to sleep, and I got up again at like 8:30 and got in the shower and started getting ready to go for the doctor's appointment. And maybe at like 9 o'clock, hello green beans from 3 hours ago. Really gross. But so I don't know what is happening, but it's only really been happening once a week, so I'm not gonna really be too concerned about it, just because at the beginning of my pregnancy I was throwing up like, 3 times a day, so not that big of a deal, I don't think. And I've heard you can have morning sickness throughout your entire pregnancy, so I'm sure it's just, that kind of thing. So that is it. Oh, let me show you my belly really quick. So there's one side. This is not a pregnancy shirt, it's just regular. So, yeah. Definitely looking pregnant, which is good, right? I don't want to look fat. I want to look pregnant. So thank you guys all for watching, and subscribe if you want, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!